Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Welcome to the Edward Jones Dome in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth. And welcome to this exhibition clash between the Atlanta Falcons and St. Louis Rams. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys, obviously guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on. He's searching for a receiver. It's complete. Clutch reception.
You know, really the best quarterbacks are almost magicians out there on the field. A little sleight of hand, little make you look here and think you see something you don't really see, and then they burn you on the back end. Steven Jackson does as good a job as anybody out there. If it's a small hole, he finds a way to get through it. If it's a big hole, you see an explosion.
They line up at the 36. Bradford hands it off straight ahead. Eric Coleman was there for the stop.
Steven Jackson can see the field so well, and as a runner, you need to have that kind of vision to be successful.
Bradford gives it up the middle.
But Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Deep pass, end zone. Comes down with it. Touchdown.
That's the kind of pitch and catch you just love to see in the NFL. And the difference is these quarterbacks' abilities to zip it into little tight spaces, and these receivers don't miss.
Josh Brown hits the PAT. It's now a 7-point game. St. Louis is up a touchdown. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the National Football League. Brown is just about ready to kick this one away. He brings it back to the 23. The Falcons will begin this drive at the 23-yard line. He rolls out to the right. He's tackled at the 27-yard line.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
The pass is away. And he's tackled at the 40.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Passes it downfield. He puts it on the ground. We're going to have a pileup on this one. Gonzalez recovers the fumble. The Falcons win the battle, and they'll keep possession. First down, 10 to go. They spot it on the 39. Still looking for an open man. Dahl was there to bring him down.
The Falcons are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
They line up at the 20. Inside give. He's brought down at about the 17-yard line by Chris Long. St. Louis has all their defensive backs in for the 5-wide set. It's complete. Clutch reception. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Gives it up the gut. Touchdown, Atlanta!
Well, if you're going to make a living in this league as a running back, you're going to have to make somebody miss at some point, and that was a big somebody in the backfield that time, able to escape and stuck it in for the touchdown.
Matt Bryant adds the extra point, and we're all tied up. Koch gets ready to kick it away. Taken from the 3-yard line. He's tackled and down at the 28-yard line.
The Rams punctuated that last series with a touchdown. I got to tell you, they look really good. They have this defense way back on their heels.
Nine-yard pickup, second down. Short yardage situation here, second and a yard. He passes it. The stop was made by Grimes.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
Jackson gains 7 yards on the play. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. On the ground with the tailback.
He picks up 3 yards and a first down. Those aren't runs that look really pretty in the statistics the next day, but when you keep moving those chains, it makes a difference.
They'll work the left side.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Short throw to the left. Pushing forward. He's dropped down at the 23-yard line.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz. He understood what was happening with the coverage behind it and found the open man.
Here's the pass. Touchdown Rams.
You have to be careful with this offense not to pay too much attention to those great receivers on the outside. Sometimes those tight ends can really be a problem. When did that pay off big?
The PAT is up and good. St. Louis is up a score. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Brown will be kicking off. He'll down it in the end zone. The Falcons were able to put a scoring drive together on their last time out. He's going to throw it. Roddy White was the intended receiver on the play.
Wow, was that a bad throw? I don't know if the ball slipped out of his hands or what, but you have to make that one.
Hands it off. And he's tackled at the 24-yard line. He's going to pass. He's wrestled down at the 39-yard line. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 14-7. They line the ball up at the 39. It's a pass. And the tackle was made by Dahl.
In 2008, Matt Ryan surprised us all by taking the Falcons to the playoffs, but the more you watch them, the less surprised you are.
Searching for an open man. Can't complete that pass.
A little shocking, isn't it, to see a quarterback who's normally very accurate on those deep throws missing one like that.
So they'll face a 2nd and 10. He's brought down at the 42. Pickup of 4, and now it's 3rd down. It's now 3rd and 6. They spot it at the 42. Dumps it out left. It's a loose ball. Fight for the loose ball. Who's got it? St. Louis got it. The Rams get it. They'll maintain possession. Mike Smith disagrees with the call, so he's going to challenge it.
There's a challenge on the field. After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
So they line up at the 32. Sweep left. He's dropped down at the 27-yard line. A pickup of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Second and 5 coming up here. And they'll spot it at the 27. Tosses it out. He's wrestled down at the 19.
That's a pretty play, isn't it? Anytime you get that pitch to the outside, the running back catches it in stride, he finds a nice hole, pick up the 1st down. Always like watching that play.
It's 1st and 10. Gives it left side. 4 yards on the carry. That brings up 2nd down. Brings up 2nd down and 6 yards to go. Ball is on the 15. Pitch left. And he'll lose yardage on the play. Third down, 7 yards to go. Goes through his progression. And it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
They call on the field goal unit here. And this will be a 33-yard attempt. Hits the upright, and it bounces the wrong way. Surveys the field. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. Avery was his intended target. It's now second down, 10 yards to go. Has a man to his right. Little flip.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Opts for a short throw. Coleman hits him for a loss at the 33.
The Falcons did an excellent job tackling and keeping things in front of them on that series to force the 3 and out.
So, it's fourth down. The Rams lining up to punt. Returns the punt from the 16.
You don't hear me talking about the punter very often, but the punter got the job done there. Anytime you get that kind of hang time, it gives those coverage guys a chance to get down the field and make the tackle. Great play by the punter.
It's a 2nd and 11 situation here. Ball on the 20-yard line. And it looked like someone on the offensive line jumped.
Offense. Repeat, second down.
And it will come back. Penalty on the offense.
One thing we've learned about this defense, it's hard enough to move the football against them. You cannot help them with these penalties.
Flips it out short to his left. He's brought down at the 30.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively. You think you're in the right spot. You're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. They spot it at the 42. Good coverage downfield.
The Falcons get another good gainer that time. This offense is finding early success in the passing game.
Good job, good job.
First down, 10 to go. They spot it on the 39. Looks like someone on the offense tried to get an early start.
Repeat, first down.
The offense is moving in the wrong direction after that.
For this offense to be effective, they have to stay on schedule. And when you get a penalty like that, it allows the defense to begin to bring some pressure. Dangerous situation for the offense.
Gives it to the back. Gains his way to the 36-yard line. And third down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 36. Dumps it short. He's tackled at the 18.
The Falcons are doing a pretty good job in the passing game. The receivers are finding some space in the secondary, and the ball is getting there on time.
They line up at the 18. Looking for a man. He's got it! Touchdown! Now is a good time to take a look at the Gatorade top performers. And this for the tie. And he adds the point after. Koch will send this one deep. And takes off from his own goal line. He brings it back to the 23. Pass is short right side. He's dropped down at the 30. The completion nets them about 7.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
Flips out short. He's brought down at the 42. Manages to get about 6 that time.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
He's wrestled down at the 49-yard line.
The Rams are picking up nice yardage just about every time they go to the air. I'm not sure what's happening with the defense right now, but they seem a little out of sorts. Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Dumps it out right. Third down coming up after that incompletion. Here they have a third down and 10 to go. Has a man to his right. Little flip. That'll be a 7-yard pickup. Fourth down. The Rams ready to punt this one away. Goes into the end zone for a touchback.
The Falcons look very strong that last offensive possession. They capped it off with a touchdown. Those are exactly the types of drives coaches love to see unless you're on the defensive side.
Atlanta will maintain possession. The Falcons maintain control of the football. And we've got a tie ball game here as we pause for halftime. Atlanta awaits the kickoff to start the third quarter. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. They'll go to work at the 20. Rolls to his right. And the pass falls incomplete. Michael Jenkins was the intended receiver. On their own 20-yard line. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Fight for the loose ball. Who's got it? Baker falls on it. The Falcons win the battle and they'll keep possession. Searching for an open man. Roddy White was the intended receiver on the play. It's fourth down. The Falcons are lining up to punt this one away. Avery fields it at the 29.
That thing had some huge hang time. By the time that he could field it, the coverage team was already on him. Just nothing you can do as a blocker in that case. The ball was in the air too long. It's hard to believe that you can overthrow somebody that big. That guy is a huge target. You can't miss him.
They'll give it off here. He's dropped down at the 44-yard line.
I think one of the stunning statistics from a season ago was that the Rams, with Steven Jackson in their backfield, one of the great players in this league, ranked 20th in rushing. And it is so much a product of their inability to throw the football. So they're hoping now with Sam Bradford in there that they can take some of the focus off of that running game that managed just 4 touchdowns a season ago, worst in the NFL.
Short throw to the right. He's brought down at the 47-yard line.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Here's the throw. He's wrestled down at the 21.
And when you get a wide receiver with that kind of talent on the outside, he is a threat to take it all the way on any play.
They line up at the 21. Bradford, hands off. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Second down and 7. Dumps it out left. Caught and dropped immediately. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Short throw to the left. And he's tackled at the 7.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
First and goal. 7 yards for the touchdown. He sheds a tackle. Touchdown, St. Louis.
Well, we're certainly not at the end of this game, but we're at a very significant part of it, and that was a big touchdown right there to put them up 6.
Extra point is good. St. Louis is up 7. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Brown gets ready to kick it away. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. The offense will start at the 20. Goes through his progression.
Statistically, a season ago, the Atlanta Falcons, a pretty middle-of-the-road kind of passing team, ranked 14th in the league, 570 attempts. Matt Ryan, about an 80 quarterback rating, 26 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. So this is a good team, but as you would expect, sort of middle-of-the-road, pretty balanced offense, and I think that's exactly what Mike Smith likes.
There's a challenge on the field. The ruling will be After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
They take over at the 20. Surveys the field. Douglas was his intended target. They're facing a 3rd and 10. The ball is on their own 20. Still looking for an open man.
Good release that time by the receiver at the line of scrimmage, but the pass simply was just not there.
It's 4th down. The Falcons are lining up to punt this one away. He's tackled and down at the 32-yard line. The Rams ended their last drive with a touchdown, so they'll look to make it 2 in a row. They hand off on a counter. Jackson gets 3 yards on the carry. Again with the carry. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. Up the middle. He fights forward to about the 49. Second down, 8 yards to go. Bradford hands it off.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Third down now. They'll need 11 to move the chains. Good coverage downfield. Marty Gilliard thought he had a secure catch.
And that's so frustrating as a wide receiver. You know you're going to get hit on the play. Just wrap it up, make the catch, and go to the ground.
So, it's fourth down. The Rams lining up to punt. And it's in the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. James Laurinaitis tracks him down, wraps him up for the tackle. It's number 5 on the day. From their own 27-yard line. Flips it out short to his left. He's wrestled down at the 28-yard line.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
Looks left. Here's a short pass. This is close. They'll bring out the chain. He got it. That's a first down.
Just keeping the drive alive there. Not a ton of yards, but they're moving in the right direction.
Gets it away. He's dropped down at the 48-yard line.
Bam!
First down and 10. Ball on their own 48. Run play, left side. The Falcons are trailing by a single touchdown going into the final quarter. daylight. He's tackled at the 27-yard line.
Caught the defense a little by surprise that time. They were looking for pass that time all the way. They go with the halfback delay and pick up a big first down.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. And they'll spot it at the 27. Here's the give. There's a flag on the play. This one might be coming back. Let's see what the flag is. Baker will be flagged on the play. And he's crushed as he lets it go.
They brought the blitz that time, didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
He gets off the throw. And he's tackled at the 14.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
First down and 10. So, ball on the 14-yard line. The halfback with the carry. Nice running for a gain of 6. Second down. Here's a look at today's red zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. Wham, bam. Thank you for smelling great, man. Pass is short right side.
Matt Ryan got the job done there, and we've seen him do it so many times over the years. That's the thing with him. He comes through time after time.
And this for the tie. Extra point is good. Koch is just about ready to kick this one away. They drop the runner at the 24-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Jackson on the inside handoff. Nice gain of 9 yards, and that'll bring up second down. Bradford hands it off. Sean Weatherspoon with the takedown again. That's his 5th tackle of the game. From their own 29-yard line. Looks to throw it. Burton fumbles the ball. They'll pile up for it. St. Louis is able to fall on it.
Heads up play to get that ball back for the offense. That one really could have gone either way.
He rolls out to the right.
Nice job on the line by the Falcons.
Following the sack, it's now 2nd and long. Gets the pass off. A burst of speed, and he's in the open. Touchdown, Rams. Sam Bradford has thrown 3 touchdowns. And the point after is good. St. Louis up 7 points. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the National Football League. Brown will be kicking off. He makes it to the 23-yard line. The Falcons will start this drive at the 23-yard line. He throws downfield.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Pitch left. He fights forward to about the 36. He's searching for a receiver. And now the offense will be faced with a 3rd down situation. It's 3rd and long, and at this stage of the game, there isn't much doubt that they'll be looking to air it out to convert. Brian Finneran makes his 3rd catch of the game. Avoids a sack by getting it off as he's hit.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
It's now 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Here's the give. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. Big down for the offense as they try to make up a deficit here in the 4th quarter. The pass falls incomplete. Kerry Meyer was the intended receiver.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
It's 4th down. The Falcons line up to punt. And this one will bounce out of the end zone for a touchback. And they come back onto the field, still up a score.
Well, it's definitely late in the game, but I still expect them to come out and try and move the football down the field. I always thought as an offensive player, it's much easier to seal the deal on the offensive side than to have to be on the sideline and watch your defense.
Rolling out to his right. And he drops the short pick. Marty Gilliard was the intended receiver on the play. Carney gets it on the inside. He's dropped down at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, here's a guy that typically is in there just to block, but when he does get an opportunity to carry the football, you can see he gets excited, and here he got the job done.
Jackson off the left side.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
And now it's time to take a look at this game's top performers, brought to you by Gatorade. He reaches the 43-yard line. And we'll have a first down and 10. Jackson takes it left. He's brought down at the 45. And it's another 100-yard day for the wily veteran. Jackson takes a handoff. He gets to about the 37. Runs for 8 yards. That brings up second down. And 2 yards away here on second down. Sheds the tackle. He may not have gotten there. They'll measure. They're just inches short. It's third down now and just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. Avoids the tackle. Steven Jackson breaks through for 5 yards. That'll be good for the first. So they line up at the 31. He takes a knee. That's all from St. Louis. Stick around for our post-game wrap-up. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. Smell like a man. Man. Here's the play that rocked the stadium, the Doritos Crunch Time Play of the Game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.